Welcome back to day 5 or 6 or something like that of going from 0 to 10K per month vibe coding and only using AI products from my house here in Gran Canaria. So if you're absolutely new here, I only have 2 rules for this entire challenge.
Man on a mission, I see no competition, and I mind my business. God is my witness, they don't see my vision. I'm a local journey,
So the rules, number 1, I have to go from 0 to 10K per month vibe coding and only using AI products. No, actually, I guess I could hire developers, but only for like small things that I really cannot figure out because I want to get to 10K a month so I can move to Fiji, skydive, and surf every single day. But yeah, second rule is I cannot stop recording. That means I can't stop talking to you every single day of my life until I hit 10K per month. And if I do stop recording, you can find me on Instagram, wherever I am in the world at that time. Come up and hit me in the face. Cool. Do what you want. So my tech stack, it's super simple. I use Lovable as the user interface vibe coder, essentially. So this thing can literally vibe any vibe you ever have and just code all of it into one beautiful looking masterpiece so you can go ahead and make $1 billion and then cash out, bro, down. After that, I have Supabase, which I didn't even know existed until like 6 months ago, 7 months ago. This is my first time ever seeing a database. I remember the first video I saw on this, my head was spinning in like 9 different directions and I had no idea what was going on. Last thing is N8M. Inside of here, as you can see, the lovely errors that I already have on my screen because I've been spending all morning trying to fix this. So therefore, I can ship this product by the weekend, but it's already Friday, so I can make some money. But clearly, I'm not ready for it. So with that being said, let me go ahead and dive into what I am going to do and work on today. As you can see, these are my lovely nodes, and all this really is for N8M, for those of you that don't know, it's basically just like an automation. So whenever you want to go ahead and talk to your front end, whatever web app or anything it is that you build, there has to be automations where it's like, hey, you know, I do this, but I want this output. And that's really all N8N does. It just makes it super simple, super easy for you. And yeah, so that's what I'm building inside of here. But it uses a lot of JSON, a lot of code. And to be honest, that is like the most confusing thing in the world. But here we are, still working on it. But today, so I've been doing a lot of stuff this morning. Honestly, I was cleaning up the UI. It's already 11:26. But yeah, so this is the web app. Oh yeah, a little bit about it is it's a copywriting tool. I've said that a billion times. But anyway, what I'm working on is uploading and refining the funnel. So I'm trying to get this to all populate. So whenever a user uploads a video, I wanted to create like an output, like a view, like a breakdown of like what their sales call analysis was. So therefore they can get constructive feedback. And then the other thing is, oh yeah, I wanted to create like a summary so therefore we can create copy with it. And the reason I even know any of this works is because I do consulting in this industry, so I'd recommend that you build something that you're very knowledgeable about in your own domain. Don't copy me. Unless you want to make billions of dollars, then go ahead and copy me. Just kidding. Don't copy me. You know what, honestly, I don't care. You can copy me if you want. So yeah, so today, like I was saying, I am trying to get all of this to work. I'm like trying to figure out all of these nodes, and it's really just a sales call summarizer. I'm trying to create the status, like the analysis of the actual sales call right here. And then I'm also trying to save in the back end just for prompting. I'm trying to save the actual summary of the sales call, pulling out the dream outcomes, biggest pains, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, from each conversation on each sales call, because that's what that's going to let us do is write better sales copy. And as you can see inside of my app, right with Bluey, you can write whatever sales copy you want. So that's a good thing. Now you just need more context. And that's really all it is. But yeah, so that's what I'm working on today. I'm getting the sales calls and everything up to speed. As you can see, I've literally been having so many troubles with N8N. And this is just part of it. It's part of the game. If you want to make money, learn skills that you don't know or apply the skills that you already know. But yeah, so honestly, I'll probably show you a little bit of me trying to fix this. But as always, I'm going to hit the gym in a little bit. It's leg day, so it's the best day. Not really. And then I might go surf today. The sun comes out because the water's super cold. And yeah, some consulting work a little bit later today. Tomorrow, I think I'm going to like a desert part of Gran Canaria. And that'll be cool. I probably won't show you guys because it's my life, not yours. and you guys only care about AI builds. Alright, so cleaning the summary, as you guys can see, it keeps saying this is the problem. Actually, you know what? I'm going to show you guys how I fix this, because I don't even know how to fix it, but I'm going to show you my process of fixing it. So right now, what it's trying to do is it's trying to take this transcript right here, clean the summary. Honestly, I don't even know what it's trying to do. Yes, I don't even remember what it's trying to do. So let me ask ChatGPT, what is this code trying to do? Oh yeah, so that's what it's doing. It's trying to clean up the mark. I think this is called Markdown. Probably not. I don't know. It's trying to clean up this because it's all super ugly. Alright, so what I'm going to do to go ahead and fix this, I'm going to ask ChatGPT. I'm going to say, hey ChatGPT, fix this for me. So I'm going to go ahead and take a screenshot of the actual workflow, and then inside of clean summary, I'm going to take a screenshot, and then I'm just going to explain what's going on and how I want it to work. So I know I need it to come from the transcript because this is what I'm trying to fix, and this is the payload right here. So if I'm trying to clean up this data, it's pretty simple. I just need to tell ChatGPT to write code to clean up this transcript, and I have to refer to the actual nodes. This is the prompt. So basically I just send in pictures and I'm like, hey, go ahead, clean up this code, write me code, etc. from the payload from one transcript is this right here, and I need some custom code. So as you can see, it's going to go ahead, it's going to write me code because it is my CTO and the best CTO. Just kidding. If you're a programmer, hit me up. I'd love to chat because I don't know anything about this. But what I'm going to do is now I'm going to test all of this, and hopefully it'll work, but it probably won't because it never does. And I don't know why. This is always happening right here. But since I've been working on this for quite some time, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to remove this, and I'm going to put it right here, because honestly, this might make it work. Let's try this. And honestly, sometimes, like, with all this data stuff, yeah, it worked. And it's like, this makes no sense. Like, how did that work when it's right here, but it didn't work over here? Literally makes zero sense. But these are the things that you'll figure out as you start to play around with it a lot more. And then now what I'm going to do is just pop all this back in here, connect it this way, connect the false over here, bada bing, bada boom. Wow, would you look at that? Look at that output. See? No more markdown or whatever that was. Now, I don't know why it couldn't just pull from over there, but it's alright. Let's just make sure that the rest of these work. Status update, sales call ID, so you need that information to pass it along. This information, so if it errors out right here, because this is where it's getting the transcript, I want it to just error out and say it errored out, rather than creating a bunch of unnecessary data and showing the users a bunch of wrong things. But yeah, so as you can see, I went ahead, I fixed a clean summary for you guys. I want to do it live, so therefore you could watch me go ahead and do it, because if you ever run into the same problem, you now know how to solve it for free, because you're on my lovely YouTube channel. Alright, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to keep working on this. Before I hit the gym, I'll update you with where I'm at, what I'm doing. And yeah, I'll see you before I hit the gym, and I'll show you around what I did. Alright, and I'm back. Welcome back again. It's been 10-15 minutes or so. That's it. Reason I'm back so soon. N8N doesn't want to work anymore. Check it. It's not just me. It's probably you. So as you can see right here, N8N doesn't work. Nothing works. I'm going to take that as a sign that I should probably just go to the gym. But what I did do, so I wasn't entirely lazy that past 10-15 minutes, is I started to recreate this page, the sales call analysis, even though it's still hideous. So I'm going to change this a lot because it's not even saving a lot of the fields that I want inside of here, which is going over the top of funnel, middle of funnel, bottom of funnel, which is additional things for marketers. But all this data comes in from N8N, and I can't even say it anyway, so I'm going to take that as a sign to go ahead and hit legs, which I really want to avoid, but here we are. But yeah, anyway, see you later, and I'm getting this thing shipped by end of day. That'll be a stretch, but I'm going to try to at least get the app working, not the onboarding and the landing page, etc. But I'll try and get everything else working. And I'll talk to you later, so don't go anywhere. And I'm back, and it's almost midnight, as promised. So N8N finally came back up, and it's working again. Also, I set off the first YouTube video, and I got 4 views. Let's go, baby. Let's go. For you 4 guys that went ahead and watched that, you guys are the best. You guys seem to be the first 4 people to actually watch someone become a trillionaire from ground zero. So what I've been working on, Obviously, as you can see, I've been looking at McLarens and stuff because I want to buy a McLaren. But aside from that, so I've been working a lot on the copywriting part. I've been doing a lot of like brainstorming how I can get this to work, like from like the data management side, because it's really going to be a pain in the ass. Because I have to use the data depending on the type of content that's being created. Like for example, if someone's creating a video sales letter, putting in a YouTube video is probably not like taking the context out of that YouTube video probably isn't going to be super helpful. So the solution to that is, but the user probably wants like, hey, I want to be able to follow this frame or take the learnings from this video in specific. So therefore you would have a summarizer node that would summarize the actual YouTube video like this. And then inside of this workflow, the video sales letter workflow, that's where you would just input the actual summary of the video sales letter or the key parts that was actually taken out. And that would make a lot more sense. Now, if you were creating organic content and you want to have a chat back and forth and you want to like chat with Alex Ramosi and be like, hey, Alex, or like with your LLM, be like, hey, what did Alex do super well inside of this video that I can use? I was thinking about maybe vectorizing everything. So therefore it can just pull out the information that it needs from the video and it can create, use there's a YouTube script based around that. Now, all this can be very MVP for the first launch. So it's going to be super basic, but in reality, a lot of things come down to marketing. If you're a great marketer, you should be able to get sales. So I guess we'll see how good I really am. And then for the product, I will eventually hire a developer to make this thing the best thing in the world, because obviously I'm sitting here using no-code tools and I still don't really know what JSON is. But yeah, so I've just been, working at this all night, and I'm really just trying to get this part intact. Oh yeah, I finally connected the sales calls portion. This was like a pain in the ass. The page on the refined funnel, it's still absolutely hideous, but I didn't even go into that. But it does work though. It actually does work, so that's pretty cool because, oh fuck, this was like a pain in the ass too. So the sales call summarizer, as you can see, it goes through all these steps and all these custom code nodes. Honestly, I could probably slim this thing down and trim it up a fair bit, but I don't really know. And I told you guys already, I rely on ChatGPT for everything. My best friend right here. So that's cool. But yeah, so I had to do a lot inside of here, like cleaning up the data so I could save the summary from each sales transcript. And the reason I have that is because when I'm creating the copy inside of here, so right with Bluey, video sales letter, I'm going to go in my normal one. When I add a sales call, now it's going to have the context, the summary, the pain points, etc. from that person. And I've tested it and it works. So that's good. That's cool. Guys, look at my new McLaren that I'm buying. The 720S. Just had to pop that in there really quick. But, oh, another thing. So I had two widgets, if you guys remember that right here. Now, I couldn't get the one widget to work. It didn't want to work. And OpenAI, or Lovable, decided to just put it to chat resources, but it worked. And since it's an MVP and I really want to launch this thing this weekend, which is going to be very tough, unless I don't do anything tomorrow at all other than this, which is possible as well, then it doesn't make sense to keep trying to make all these different user optimizations and stuff. Also, earlier I talked to one of my friends. He was kind of also giving me like some perspective as well on some types of videos, marketing strategies, and stuff like that I'm probably gonna go and use, because I'm gonna create YouTube videos selling this thing, and then I'll probably run some like discovery ads, because it's a little bit cheaper of like a CPM. And if I can get people to actually binge watch kind of like the YouTube content, showing them how to do copywriting and scale their business, and then maybe tool comparisons, etc. That's kind of like my theory of what I'm gonna do. And then yeah, I'm gonna make a fuckload of money so I can go ahead and buy this right here, this one. Yeah. So I hope you guys think that's pretty cool. Couple of updates of the day. Yeah, my back is absolutely killing me. It's like tweaked. Remember when I was bragging about leg day? This is why I love leg day, because my back is so tweaked. Sometimes it gets so bad I can't even stand up. It'll take me like 2 days until I can stand up. True story. That's how bad it gets. But yeah, I'm not gonna let stop me from anything. It kind of kills me sitting in this chair, but I really do want a McLaren, so I'm gonna sit here and drink a glass of wine while I sit here and build the next, I don't know, Jasper. Oh, another thing, also, just for future reference when I watch this video. I already said, for viewers, thanks for that. Really do Appreciate all of you guys are, all 4 of you that are watching my videos. That's pretty awesome. Anyway, though, I'm going to go ahead and close out this video, and I will start putting more effort into these videos and making them better. Yeah, I mean, I'll start putting more effort into them and making them better. I just got to kind of think about it. I kind of like the raw style. I don't know. Maybe online. I guess we'll see. But anyway, guys, I'll see you on the next one. So, peace.